everyone, welcome back to GIBS HR Talks series powered by GIBS Business School, where innovation meets aspiration. I am Daniel, your host for the day. Today we have a special guest who will be sharing his invaluable experience in terms of personal branding and its importance in the job market. Hello, Ribin sir. Welcome to GIBS
Thank you.
HR
Thank you
Talks
very much.
series.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nani.
And how was your visit to our campus? How was your interaction with our students and faculty?
It was so good. Saturday morning, it has reminded me very well of my back school college days. Like people carries a bag, and I'm getting into college where it's people are running around for the classes, and even when I get into the auditorium, also I feel like people are ready to hear me, and actually, they are all their face shows they are ready for a bigger leap. They are getting ready for a next bigger corporate life. So even my talk with them also, if it's energized me, and I expect them also, and I get that vibe from them, and it's all good. Even the hosting was good, the talk was good, and the people response is also good. So generally, it was a good morning for me. It's a good Saturday morning for me. Yeah, that's about.
In your opinion, how critical is personal branding for an employability in this competitive world?
So in this current scenario, if you see, there's a very much crucial need of personal branding because the expectations are changing from day by day. So it's not just about people with just a degree. It is about the skill set and experience and how we are bringing it together. Bringing it together and making a brand. And in current scenario, like employers doesn't want people with an unknown people. They want people with the visibility, like how they use the platforms, and the moment the employer or an HR looks, they should be able to know this person is having so much of credibility, and he has built his career from his college, and he's ready for something to do. So all those that things are required, and it's generally speaking what it is. An employer doesn't want to know who are you, or what you can. They are like, they're looking for people who are already established and saying who you are and what you stand for. So generally what everybody comes for, what I can do. That's what everybody speaks and go for interviews. But here the world is changing to ask what you stand for and who you are. So that is the reason personal branding is very much important. As similar as a product branding, personal branding is also required. People have stopped, looking at resumes and getting people. Now they look at their LinkedIn profiles or some other social media platforms. So any external reference, and people choose them because there is no time to train and get things done. As a startup things, they are ready people to. So the thing has to be start from very early of their school times to bring their personal brand up. So they need to add skills, make their uniqueness come out. So that's why I say personal branding is very critical in this startup scenario or in the current corporate world.
You have mentioned about skill sets. So if you list out few soft skills for the youngsters.
Yeah, so the skill set, what corporate wants is people with adaptability. Because initially, if you see a business entity having a slow phase of change, but nowadays the entities are changing day by day. So staying employable is a critique thing at present scenario.
Yeah.
So the current generation, what happens is how we can stay employable is the bigger thought. So what adds to that is adaptability and effective communication and yeah, emotional intelligence. So all these three values adds more. So what emotional intelligence add is people should be ready enough to understand the people, empathetic towards their thing, and effective communication. They should be able to articulate in a very easier and faster manner. There is no time for it's very fast, because if you are not doing it in a faster manner, there are people who to do that. So adaptability, effective communication, as well as emotional intelligence are the key factors which I consider that a student or an aspirant is required to have in his coming years, to be more friendly with the organization or more easier to get jobs. So all these three is a very critical and crucial part.
If you love to give some advice to freshers, so what will be the main point as you advise them?
Based on my personal experience also, I say it is keep yourself updated. There should be a SWOT analysis happening in you in like in every week or in every month, every year, a quarter of analysis to be gone. And second thing, you should be able to try to build your personal branding. Ultimately, the personal branding has to start the moment you are into the college. So maybe a day one, you should able to have a self assessment of you, and whom do I need to come out after 2 years, what I am doing in next 10 years down the line. So the preparation should be started from the college days. So it's generally you should have a SWOT analysis happening in each and every quarter and month. And yeah, furthermore, yeah.
How these youngsters can leverage their networks, professional networks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very easy nowadays. It's not that was before when like 5 years or 7 years before when I was doing, because LinkedIn was not bigger platform. Like, nowadays, if you see, everybody is into LinkedIn. I'm so sure that if my founder is not in Instagram, he's sure in LinkedIn, right? And even if the top-notch leaders also there in LinkedIn, and to leverage their network, they should use their LinkedIn platforms. And it is not that how you chat with your friends or how you message in the Instagram. So you should know if you are in a first year of college, you should know, okay, whom to be I have communicated and what is the skill set I have. So better you carry your resumes and go around. Try doing something other way. Choose 5 or 6 leaders or mentors or companies, and you just go very affirmative way asking, "Sir, I want to talk to you," or "This is what I'm getting ready for you." So I have a rapport with them, and you, instead of you getting ready for yourself, you also add them also along your way to getting ready. So get feedbacks from them, and make sure them you're asking them that we are getting ready for you. So develop your networking from a day one through LinkedIn. Get access to people, and start putting of posts your opinions. So you people will know that you are very much building a career for you very initial from the college. So they will very easily can know that you are a trustable person, you have a very good visibility, you are very reliable, and you have a subject knowledge. So that should happen very in the starting phase itself. So use LinkedIn, and there are even like colleges also provide couple of visitors coming in. So use the network and build. It's not right now, it may not be helping out, but I'm for sure, as an experienced guy, I'm saying the next 5 or 10 years it will help you out. So it adds more to your it's like a personal brochure you hold, so it adds to your resume. That's it.
How is the hybrid work scenario influence the current
So
employability?
that is very a crucial discussion part, in the current industry also. If like if we hire 10, the 5 would ask, is it hybrid
Mhm.
or is it remote? So why it has been asked, people wants to have their personal life also along with this. Their work life balance is also need to be carried out. Like initially, if you see, my parents, they used to go 6 days to work. From they are sharp at 9, they are sharp coming back at 6 o'clock. But the scenario is changed. All their working tool is in their hand. So I don't think so. It is it is bad, but also there should be having a live transaction between the employees, colleagues, and you can also enjoy the flexibility. So it is good, and it is the next next phase of things. Like even if you are in India or your hometown, you can work for a bigger company in Bangalore. So it's ultimately, it's again pointing out to the skill set.
Mhm.
So it is not where you work or which situation or the place is work. It's how you can contribute to them,
Mhm.
how you can solve the problem sitting in a remote or hybrid workstation and finish it off. So there is even I was talking to the students also. It is not just it's you. It is the uniqueness and the skill that people expect.
Mhm.
So people don't expect where you work, which desk you work, what you wear and work. what you're eating, and it's all the secondary part. It's how you can contribute to the bigger picture, how you can easily solve the bigger picture in a very minimal time. So develop the skills accordingly, and hybrid and remote works are adding facilities for you to be more convenient in a comfort zone. So it's not to that if you're in a very remote place, very remote, or something that place you like, it adds a comfort zone for you. So it adds a faster phase to solve the problems. So that's how it works, and it is already changed. Bigger companies or the smaller companies, startups, they adapt 3 days work and 2 days work from home, and all your Saturdays are free. Because why? The requirement is coming less because the people are highly skilled, so they are using their skills, and they're making their personal life also happy as same as their professional life. So it is a good choice, a hybrid work setup, and that is what the future is.
Just to conclude with the session, I have one last question. In terms of upskilling, when freshers look into their resumes and their profile, how they should work on upskilling?
They should be aware about the current trend, first of all, because it is not that what you have learned or what I have learned the industry need now. It is different,
Yeah.
right? And what we are adapting to that. But a corporate, they expect the fresher graduate to be trained in that. For us, it's okay, we are adapting to it, but they expect the fresher graduate to be trained in that. So based on the current trend, what industry trend, like nowadays it's AI. It's all AI plays a greater role because it minimizes the work, to minimize the time, minimize the waste. So they should be having a bit knowledge about how this AI works. Like they are specializing in HR, so how HR and AI go hand in hand. So they need some understanding on the AI part. Now it's HR analytics, so they need to know how this data analytics using AI technology works more. So the to upskill the skills, they need to be self-assessed as well as updated. And there are many forums that or platforms that you can enhance the skill. So try investing a bit on that. It's not that you have every students. It is not just the college or that degree, MBA degree. It's just an entry ticket. But the corporate need is the skills. So we need to find some platforms to enhance that. So again, then update yourself, current trends. You know the current trends and invest on that, and come out for a better corporate jobs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, I hope you have gained some invaluable insights on how to position yourself as the ideal candidate for your dream job. As we wrap up today's episode of the HR Talk podcast, I encourage you to keep learning yourself and adapt to the changing landscape of work. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel, GIBS Business School, Bangalore. I am Daniel, your host, signing off today. This is HR Talk series powered by GIBS Business School, where innovation meets aspiration. Thank you.